Welcome. This is the Mindset Coach Channel here. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about self-management and motivation. And if you've been following the series, this is about emotional intelligence. And it's important for you to know that once you get the grips of what self-awareness is and how your emotions work, you can get to handle in a better way your self-management, which means you're taking responsibility for your own behavior and the well-being as you are controlling any emotional outburst. One way to do it is to snap out of it. One key is to keep your emotions in check is to change your sensory input. As you know, an emotion is going to dictate that emotion, meaning emotion is energy in motion, has been said. So if you jolt your physical body out of any routine, it's going to help you, meaning like let's say exercising or you try to channel your busy mind with a puzzle or reading a book, meaning anything to break your existing routine. The next thing is maintain a schedule and stick to it. Ensuring that you create a schedule and stick to it is very, very important. And if you want to complete any task effectively. So if you say, I'm going to do ABC by, let's say, Tuesday, and it's going to take me 5 hours. Once you make this promise to yourself, it's going to become a lot harder to procrastinate. The next thing that you want to do is eat well. And this sounds like an easy one, but regulating what you eat and how often you eat and drink can have a massive effect on your emotional state. Best way to do that is to maintain a balanced diet. And as you eat well, the next thing is don't get mad. Funnel your emotional intelligence into something more productive. It is okay to keep overwhelming emotions inside. Okay. Especially if it's not appropriate time to let them out. Meaning the situation, the scenery is not the best. However, when you do, rather than venting on something that is very futile, turn it into a motivation instead. Don't get mad. Just get better. The next thing, as you get better, be interested. A key factor in managing yourself and your emotions is to constantly taking the time to be interested in whatever subject matter you're doing, whether it's business or personal. As you become interested, also learn, don't expect people to trust you. Establishing trust with a person can be very difficult, especially nowadays. And one of the things that I found out is once that trust is lost, it's very hard to regain. It's mind-boggling, but it happens. Try to be mindful that people are only humans and we all make mistakes. By offering your trust, you are inviting people to offer their trust in return to you. And very important when it comes to self-management is it is your choice. You have the ability to choose how you react to a situation. You can either overreact or remain calm. It's still your choice. And one of the things that I've been saying, and it applies to emotional intelligence, why not take time, a small space, count backwards from 10 to 1, where you give that space where instead of reacting, You collect yourself, be calm, and now be proactive in your response. That's key. Now comes the motivation. A personal skill aspect of the emotional intelligence is that self-motivation. And that is the inner drive to achieve and improve on your commitments to your goals. It's also being able to be ready to act upon opportunities and have an overall optimism about yourself and life. In your motivations, now you include your personal goals. And these goals can provide a long-term direction and a short-term motivation. Just grab a pen, a paper, and have something to think about what you want to be, and set some targets for yourself. And based on those things that you do, check for your strength. Make them relevant to you. And ultimately, that's going to make you excited and your goals achievable. This task alone is enough to get you instantly motivation. The next thing when it comes to motivation is be realistic. When you set a new goal, be sure you give yourself realistic and clear aims to achieve that goal. And also be flexible to understand that change is part of life. Achievement is going to boost that confidence. And as self-confidence rises, so does the ability to achieve more. You see how that works? As you put that in motion, boom, bam, there you go. As you are realistic, keep in mind to have that positive thinking. It's so important to have that positive and optimistic mindset. If you see problems and setback, all you got to do is change problem into a challenge and see it as a learning opportunity instead of, falling and failure. And of course, try to avoid negative people. And you want to be around the best possible people that are positive, well motivated, and this is going to affect you. So who you keep around you is very important. Become that person when it comes to motivation. You have to be a lifelong learner. In today's day and age, knowledge and information are key in feeding your mind, and it's going to keep you curious and motivated. And with information, which is so easily accessible nowadays, you have the opportunity to feel your values and passions at the click of a button, whether it's your phone, your iPad, or tablet, and your computer. It's right there. Also, very key, be prepared to leave your comfort zone. I see it all the time when I speak to people and coaching, and even when I'm doing now sales coaching. The biggest barrier to achieve your full potential is not challenging yourself frequently enough. And great things can happen to you if you're willing to leave your comfort zone. So do so as often as you can. And as you stretch in from your comfort zone, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, and vice versa. If others need your help, don't hold back in giving to them that help. Seeing other people succeed will only help you motivate yourself. And finally, stand, stretch, and for this instant, short-term boost to your motivation. Well, if you want that, take a stand and stretch out as far as you can for about 10 seconds. Then return to whether you were on your desk or whatever you were doing. You'll be ready to have that correct frame of mind and ready to work. So don't slouch. get the upright position. Breathe correctly. That helps you in your energy within your body, will keep your motivation alive. So when you feel down, check, breathe, and move forward. Listen, everyone, I hope that this video gave you some quick insights into the self-management aspect of the emotional intelligence as an aspect, and also the motivation that it takes to keep that going. If you like the video, please thumbs up. If you like what I'm putting together now and in the future, and you can go into the channel, it has over 80 videos right now. Subscribe. Growing the tribe slowly but surely, and people that are interested in growing, have that growth mindset, and ready to learn, apply, and be the best version you can. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. As always, be safe, because we are in a world that is changing. Also, be well in whatever you do. Ciao.